Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be carrying on with Mechanicus 2. Here we go. So, first we'll move down to this better part of Valor. So we've got a new leader here. We've got Subdominatus Kepra to assist Skitarii units attempting to fall back from the numerically superior enemy. Okay, different type of mission to the last one we had. Now we've got a new unit type that we're facing here. So we've got the warriors, the kind of melee guys, and what are these? I'm not sure. Not from the first side. They could be the immortals, which I think are kind of a beefier warrior type, but we'll find out. Yeah, I think the rewards are pretty much the same between both these missions, and you get some mysteries there. But let's go in.
The front line is providing reams of combat data, but on a strategic level it fails to provide the relentless advance required to meet our victory projections.
Indeed. We now have more than enough examples of the effects of Necron weapons on Skitarii bodies to fulfill any future need.
Regrettably, the current situation cannot be permitted to persist. The Skitarii line must fall back before the Necrons can surround whole formations. Magus Dominus, your strike force is best suited to assist the Skitarii withdrawal to secondary defensive lines.
Subdominatus Kepra has experience among the Skitarii cohorts. I recommend her to lead this operation on the ground.
If it means getting our troops out of that grinder, then send me in.
This grinder is the result of thousands of iterations of probability analysis. Our orders were the most likely to result in victory, given the information available at the time.
Pray forgive Subdominatus Kepra's zeal on this point. She served among the Skitarii prior to her investment among the tech clergy, and places acute emphasis on the efficient use of our troops.
Okie dokie. So, not exactly sure how much requisition I've got. I don't know if I want to go in with loads more enemies coming in, but it might be nice to be able to get some extra tech on the end as well. We could unlock a new unit and a new weapon type for one of the most recent ones we've got. I think the thing about this one is at the current level, all I can really add is an extra grunt to the mix. Whereas this one could potentially open up some nice stuff for us. I'm not going to go for this one. Let's proceed on this basis. Servitors, that's what I was thinking about. So I can only take 7, which the difference between taking 2 servitors and oh, this is interesting. These guys only need 3. Let's go back then. I said that. And now I can add some of these and some of these. So I quite like the sound of... Which ones were the double blade ones? It was these ones, wasn't it? I quite like the idea of... They had like a double attack thing, I think, at some point. Let's take those. Where's my requisition points? That's fine. And I quite like the ranges, actually, just being able to sort of maintain some better distance between ourselves, maybe backing up the guys who get in a bit closer. And then we won't be able to take any servitors, but I think that's probably fine. We've got a slightly beefier roster going into this one. Aid Skitarii as they fall back. Mission waypoint reached.
What is the operative efficacy of nearby forces?
Local data scrape indicates fragmentary command, high casualty rates.
We must relieve the pressure, disrupt the Necron advances, and give the Skitarii time to recalibrate.
Alright. Fighty fight, fight. Oh no, these are friendlies. Cool. So Aid Skitarii as they fall back. Kill all enemy units. Right, so we could deploy someone here. I think we should maybe get one of the melee guys. Maybe a couple of them coming in at this side. Have I got any other deployment? Yeah, so... get some...
Coordinating data.
I don't know what kind of Kepra's deal is. So until then, I know that. We'll keep her back. And another sort of sniper type.
Transmitting.
Alright. Kepra! Elevated from the ranks of the Skitarii, Subdominatus Kepra is a battle-hardened field commander dedicated to the science of war. She values precision, discipline, and the lives of those under her command, and has little patience for waste or inefficiency. Kepra excels at coordination and tactical control. Her canticles allow her units to link into the command network by establishing connections with her or other allied units, enabling Kepra to issue battlefield directives, trigger advanced skills, and mark priority targets with ruthless efficiency. Have a look at that.
Networking.
So obviously she's got her axe. She's got a las pistol. She can heal units, see that's cool. Grant final data whisper. What does that mean? When killed, generate a cognition point. Doesn't yeah, so maybe we could do that to enemy units. I'm sure. And then we've got so the priority target thing. Suffer 1 to 2 additional damage from attacks made by units with at least one connection. Okay, so the connection. Create a connection between this unit and Cap. Okay. So we can do that from anywhere. So this thing, yeah, they do 2 times 1 to 3 damage. I can't control these.
Send it. Concentrate fire.
Do that on him. I don't think I want to move her for now. Move her there. Nice. My turn, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so what I wanted to do with this guy, so I put the fire thing on there. So if I make a connection... Okay, alright, we're connected. Cool. Yeah, so what I wanted to do was to move up here. Whoa, we did max damage twice. That was awesome. Now we can move again after attacking, so I think we come up under cover. This is me. So what we're going to do... I don't want to be shooting up there. Shoot that one from here. What else have we got? So, How many more have I got? Have I used you yet? So I guess I'll come here and shoot things. Maybe I come up on the bolts. Let's build a connection with Captain. Okay. If I was... So who's the next enemy to go? Yeah. Quite a lot of the allies have it. I'm just wondering about, like, the healing thing. Range 3. This guy's quite injured. I wonder if she needs line of sight or not. Let's go there for now. Nice. Okay, generate recognition when they die. Priority target. Oh shit. Let's do priority target on
Priority target.
full strength one. Yep. Just that one left. Get him! That was cool. I mean, we had a lot of units on the field, so it wasn't too bad. I wonder if that's going to be the case for all the missions in this area.
Marshal, we are positioned to your flank, and the enemy at our position are at negligible combat effectiveness. Withdraw your forces to the rally point before the Necrons fill the gap.
Skitarii Comsnet, Scrape Addendum. Confirms Skitarii Marshal, regional commander among the casualties.
Advanced tactical doctrines require a command input. In the circumstances, it will have to come from me.
Okay, command sub-network established, ready to transmit to all nearby units. Immediate leadership input required, awaiting orders. Engage in a risky maneuver, exposing your troops to incoming fire, but providing an obvious example and rally point. Compel nearby Skitarii with a doctrina imperative, a set of tactical routines they must follow regardless of their situation. Co-op nearby Skitarii communications channels and transmit a combat sermon exhorting them to follow the intervention. Let's do that one. We've pushed up the vigilance rating.
Together, and the might of the machine is the result. Let us echo this wisdom in combining our efforts and fight as one against the alien menace.
So the vigilance, but we've got the trait. This unit's attacks always inflict max damage. Now, is that us? I don't know. Maybe.
The Skitarii are withdrawing across the whole front. Casualty rates are within acceptable parameters. But an Archaeopter recon flight has noted a problem.
Of course. Only a fool believes the Omnissiah has no more labors for her to undertake.
The Necrons are moving troops to a ridge near your location. This high ground will give them excellent fields of fire over the retreating Skitarii.
They will be annihilated.
An outcome that will be obviated if the Necrons are annihilated first.
Alright, sounds like a job for us. Managed to avoid taking any damage there, which is nice. Skitarii units requesting assistant. Immediate command input required. Skirt around the battling Skitarii to reach the top of the ridge as rapidly as possible. Intervene in the combat to extricate the Skitarii from the battle so they can contribute to the assault on the ridge. I'm going to rally. I mean, we're at max, so I don't know if this can even go up any further than it already is, so why not, huh?
Hold fast, Skitarii. We are on your flank.
Skitarii units incorporated into command network. Incoming fire detected. Contact imminent. Okay, so we recruited a ranger. Not sure what's happened there. -3 HP on someone. But +10 requisition. Okay. Oh, one of our things took damage. So we could. Might sacrifice one to reduce the vigilance. Can I choose which one? I'll choose the one that's damaged. Ah, yeah. I didn't get to choose, but it automatically did it anyway. Right, another battle. Maximum elevation reached. Multiple Xenos. Trace indicators converging on our position. Reinforcements come in, which they did. Oh, yeah, okay, so the vigilance meter thing must... Although it seems to max out at 4, the extra 2 I put on must still be there, because we didn't reduce it. So we've got some extra units coming. Ah, this immortal guy. Yeah, that's not great. Kill all enemy units. Tempted just to back off these guys and take care of these ones first.
Transmitting.
Just pop it in there. So we want to get rid of these ones first, really. What we want to do now is we want to establish a connection. He got the max damage thing, that's pretty cool. Ah, you can't ever have opportunity attacks too. Let's come in here. We're just going to scamper you away, I think.
Ready.
See the other unit type they got here. It's a death. Don't know much about them at the moment. Have to see. So now we've got Pep. Could go and heal one of those. Sweet. Yeah, shoot. Who should we put it on? I don't know. Use line of sight. Okay. Oh, what's this one? Oh, yeah. Put on those guys. Oh, God. I've got a teleporter.
Send it.
Okay. Maybe we'll
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
put priority target on him. Why can't I do that? Is it because you can't see it? She was here.
Target assigned.
So let's forge a connection. Sweet! Let's see here. Let's see. Shoot. Oh. We'll forge a connection to Kepra. Do the connection first. Stop you coming back, so
coordinating data.
let's just let's do a bit closer than that. Let's do priority target on Chelsea. Oh, she can see him. Can she see him? Yeah, well.
Ready.
Alright, where can you get to?
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders. Priority target.
Boom he goes. Boom, is that it? Ah, that was cool. That felt like a nice group. I was quite happy with people we had available there.
The Skitarii are withdrawing in acceptable order, but the Necrons are attempting to re-engage. If the Xenos retake the ridge, the line may collapse entirely.
I take it I'm to hold this position at all costs.
As perceptive as ever, Subdominatus.
Alright, so we got another one. That's cool. Probably another one where we've got to hold out for a certain number of turns. 5 turns this time. Alright, what sort of field are we looking at? And they're all here. We're in the middle of them.
Processing orders.
But we can pull back. I don't see any reason why we shouldn't. Yeah. We have one of our... No, that's not what I want. Looking at that. Like another one in this one. Just wanted to. One of them had that feat. I don't know if it's got used up now, if it doesn't show on that screen. Just kind of wanted to see. It showed. I wonder if we kind of want to spread out a little bit too, depending on where the reinforcements come in. It's possible. I might kind of want to cover this angle down here as well. Let's so we got some firing around this way. Let's go with that. I'm not going to rush to them. Let them come to us a bit. I do have an angle on this one. Presumably shoot. Yeah, I'm not going to get suckered into that. Maybe finish this one.
Situation hostile. Calibrating orders.
Okay, what could we do? What could we do? Where's my other little... Did I only bring... Oh, I guess I only brought in the one melee guy again. I just want to hold until the Necrons are trying to get closer. For this guy... I think whatever feat he had that made him do max damage, I don't think it applies. Might bring her a bit closer. Let's see. I'm going to establish a connection. These guys, what can they do? How can I see their range of movement? They can't actually reach him here. I might just leave him there, honestly. No real reason for us to run in right now. Maybe I could come up and cover that area a little bit, but...
Coordinating data.
Doesn't quite make sense to me. I mean, I could move a bit closer, but I think what I might do is just shoot the corpse with that. Now,
Skitarii command doctrina effective.
just... She says, it says she's got line of sight, but then it doesn't do anything. I don't really... I think I can. But fine, let's put that. Shooting. Line of sight thing seems a bit imperfect. Not quite. Let's keep establishing connections when we got to do so. Okay, here we go. Got some reinforcements.
Receiving. Concentrate fire.
Come in here. Connect them up, baby. Him. There we now.
Skitarii command Doctrina effective.
Where's this guy? He's actually next, so... He's a bit of a waste, but I kind of just want him to clear up their corpses. There's one there. God, I missed him. Okay, what we got? Corpse up there. He's first, though.
Processing orders.
Well, they're all down.
Ready.
Damn it. Oh well.
Initiate local scan. Identify remaining hostiles.
Negative return on Xenos signatures.
The Necrons are disengaging. It seems they too are unwilling for this battle to turn into a grinder, as you would put it. Excellent work, Subdominatus.
But still not a victory. The Skitarii must adapt. Their combat protocols were not up to the task. They had no counter-tactics applicable to fighting the Necrons.
But your intervention, Clade, has ample experience against this foe. And we have reaped entire info vaults of combat data in just this one engagement. Adaptation shall be made to the Skitarii protocols. Hecateus 4 will become as a monument to the quest for knowledge, a great laboratory for the divining of the Omnissiah's infinite truth.
Let us all have such faith, Magos Biologus.
Cool. I enjoyed that one. I'm enjoying this a lot. I kind of like the short bite-size skirmishes along little mission chains that you can kind of do in half an hour, 40 minutes. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so requisition in. We've got 3 of these tech upgrades now, and augmentation points. 0 units lost for the first time. Nice. I kind of like that with the snipers backing up like quite powerful melee units. That definitely felt a lot better than when we were having to take out multiple servitors. Bless them. Right, let's have a look at Shrine of Forge. So is this all about servitors then? Kind of seems to be, doesn't it? Until we get to here. Unlock the Cataphron Destroyer. But it's not something we need to spend points here to unlock, though. It's linked to the number of temples we've got. So that could be interesting at some point. Now, I've got 3 points to spend, so we could unlock an additional weapon variant for all Skitarii Rust Stalkers, and equip one Skitarii Infiltrator with a Flechette Blaster. Now, if I can't right-click this to see kind of... The cleave, though, I think it's going to mean that it has like an area effect, which would be awesome. So I think I do want that. And I liked these units a lot, actually, in that mission. Maybe, but I think should we unlock the Terraxi Sterilizers, which I think is a flamethrower unit. Don't know how we upgrade those things. But yeah, I think I want an option of another unit type, so we'll bring him in. Let's have a look. Oh my god, they fly! Airborne Purifiers of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Terraxi Sterilizers descend upon membranous wing packs, their brains rewired for flight and aggression, sweeping the battlefield with phosphor flame. Their phosphor torches mark out targets with luminogen and ignite the ground, creating burning zones that punish clustered enemies before using their exceptional mobility to withdraw. Let's have a look. So the phosphor torch. Fairly close. Now, what's the 70? Is that a degree spread, like a cone thing? I think it may be. 1 to 2 damage. Inflicts luminogen and burning on targets. So that's like a status, so damage over time status. They all, the ones who have the luminogen always suffer max damage from attacks. That sounds pretty good. Or fiery ground if there are no targets. Okay, that's pretty good. Terraxi Talons. So it's a weapon action. There's a possibility it does 0 damage. And then the Purgation Protocol. There's a skill. Inflict luminogen on units in a target area and apply fiery ground. So that luminogen seems really good, actually. Apply. They can move over and end movement on pit cells, ignores ground effects. After killing an enemy unit, they generate cognition and a 15% chance to dodge attacks. That's, yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, I think this is... Okay, yeah, so this is when it says weapon variant. This is what it's unlocked. No, it's unlocked one with a Flechette Blaster, which is... if it does max damage, it's 4, which isn't nothing. Versus the Stud Carbine, which is 2. So, I think you'd have to be very unlucky for it to do less than 2. Can be a melee range. Is that the only difference? So it doesn't have the perfect vision. That one has. What's that 10? That might be deployment. Okay. Let's have a look. Some infiltrators replace their Stud Carbine with a shorter ranged Flechette Blaster that fires multiple individual shots. While each strike is individually weak, the combined volley can result in significantly higher damage. Best used aggressively. Rewards closing the distance and overwhelming target with withdrawing. So this would work well with that connection thing where we can like prioritize a target and they do 1 more damage. Because that would have a multiplier effect on that. And with the luminogen, that could potentially do like 8 damage in one shot if we're doing max damage on it. So that could be really good. Yeah, so these things are variants now. So this one, so it does less damage. But I think the cleave effect means it's going to be like yeah, it even says it's got like a 90-degree sort of cone of effect there, which is cool. Yeah, good. Okay, yeah, that seems good. Let's have a look at the relic.
Assessing enemies for taxidermic potential.
Radiation and perspiration.
So we've got Kepra here. So we kind of got an idea now of what she does. So this connection thing. Skitarii Alphas and Skitarii Marshals under her command gain connected at the start of each skirmish, or Skitarian Princeps under her command. Oh, okay. Well, we're not kind of at the level of using those yet, so this one is the generate cognition points. Service miniature restore 2 HP to units in the area with connected. Oh, right. So she can kind of extend her range of healing. Could be good. 1 damage on units in the area without connect. So yeah, so it would go over and do the little zappy thing, and then actually like do a damage point. Which is okay. I kind of like the mobile healing though, potentially. So this one is the priority target. Unlock passive connection. Establish a connection between Kepra and the closest ally unit not already connected. So she could get the benefit of that without being connected, I think? Possibly. The cost of recruiting Skitarii reduced by 20%. So she could restore more HP, or a Mechadon +1 max damage. I think that means she applies that to the units that she's healing, maybe? Damage on the axe. I use the pistol quite a bit. We could increase the damage that it does. Increase the range. It's 5 range at the moment. I wouldn't mind getting the damage up. So I think I might do that. And then what's this? Generate cognition. Extra damage on that. She could use her axe for free without cognition points then. But she's not one of those, I don't think, who's sort of getting up really close and personal with the enemy, or if she is, she shouldn't be. So I think of these, I might go with the mobile healing. Which do you think this passive connection? Establish a connection. So that means she could do a priority target, and the closest unit to her wouldn't need. She could maybe go around with one of the mobile guys, do a priority target, and then he would automatically be doing the extra damage on them. I think that could be. I think that could be quite useful. So I'm gonna take that. Yeah. Okay. So we have one more. We got Necro section here, which we will get into next time. So is there? We haven't used Captrix yet. I'm guessing Captrix is going to be the guy for this mission. In fact, it might be probably says so. Yeah. So we want to engage a Necron leader and gather data on its capabilities. We've got a couple of unknown enemy types here, which is interesting. But I think we'll get into that next time. So I'll just say thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, if you could hit that like button, that'd be awesome. Do leave a comment, and let me know what you think about the game so far and this playthrough, and, how you think it fits the Warhammer 40K lore, as I said in the last episode, and, just, are you enjoying it? Let me know. Feedback's always absolutely lovely to receive. And, big thank you as always to our channel members as well for supporting Boring Tag Gaming. It's always hugely appreciated. And if anyone else is interested in checking up memberships and getting earlier access to my videos, that'd be awesome. Thanks very much. I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.